folks, on the UTEP pregame show, where I'm taking on Nevada. The two teams ahead of me in the schedule. The teams ahead of me in the conference, Wyoming and San Jose State, play each other. San Jose State beat me, so I need Wyoming to beat them. That's where I'm at conference-wise. Win-loss-wise, 4-3. Still good to make a bowl game. I just don't want to go backwards from last year, at least. Starting the freshman quarterback, I kind of expected that. He's stats-wise passing. I think he's 7 TDs, so 60%, 10 TDs, 17 picks. He's also run for 7. So 17 TDs, 17 picks. I'll take it. See if I can get it going in the positive direction this time.
Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in West Texas town of El Paso. It's the Nevada Wolfpack and the UTEP lineup. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Road with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Miners head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather isn't there. We are wondering how the forecast will shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and fast surface. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Looking for a crease. It's ball. Runs ahead and powers his way 4 yards out to the 30. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks like they won this battle with the commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse. He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Miners will run it out on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Finds his man. It's good. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Miners are flying down the field. From the gun, running back on the move.
Well, it's plays like that that help this offense stay in rhythm all game. If you can have that kind of success on first down running with football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Quarterback may change his route. Makes a man miss. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Miners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Ferguson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
When you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it in the moment.
Makes the grab in their space. And he'll step across the sideline after making a good gain on that one.
This quarterback right now is an improve, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
It'll be second down. Remember, they can pick up the first without scoring. He's got it down to the 1 yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Following that run, we have a player who's shaken up. That is their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Howie Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. And the Miners will try to put one on the board on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a team to start this game off.
What kind of field position can he help them with on return? Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at 22. The Nevada quarterback offense takes the field and they'll go for the first time. And here's the soft quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. Running inside. It's deeper. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at 28.
It's going to be important this offensive line is to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
And now on second down for this offense. On the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll wrestle into the ground after a short gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen options before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job. Assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
He gets it so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. First one is avoided. He put him more than that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the run. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with a 7-0 lead. Gonna run it, it's blocked. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes
that defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive line to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility, put it all on display on that side.
Looking to the big tight end. Got it downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking.
Here's who's wrong there. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
first down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Let me get suffocated right away about the DB. Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
The Miners, they have a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's a ball. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. They got it down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. the shotgun, they go to the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game. Find something that they do really well. Somewhat.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. Crosses the 30. Still on his feet at the caught, and he's got room. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Quick release by the QB. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeps it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Big play to start the drive, a little tougher sense. Now a crucial 3rd down on this drive. Dropping back, it's right. Dumps it off in the flats. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll lead the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Put 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to run it. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the 1st down. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Miners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the run, it's Proctor. Might have a chance. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Miners have their offense in high gear. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Lets it fly. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. This time he's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop, and the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Watkins. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the RPO, complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab. Made a defender miss. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Makes the grab, it's Collins. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Nevada just had that big play through the air. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Nevada. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And they tacked on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. On the ground, it's Wall. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight end and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability.
There's some room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll ride the hot hand. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll move the tight end. The run inside. It's Ingram. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Wright. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. He'll take it himself. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Look out, he's got room. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Miners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Give to the running back. They get him at the 42, and he picked up 10 there.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And I like the aggressive.
I saw 2 defenders. I didn't see him.
Right before the half, you want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. That's caught. It's Collins. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Grab behind the line. It's King. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of runs.
Caught. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use the timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. It's Wright. The sure hands. It's Collins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's complete on the right side. Got enough space.
Absolute fucking disaster.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. On the run, it's Wall. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. We are just about ready to start the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Unloads quickly. Breaks into the open. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Could not make his way to the corner. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Trying play action. Got a man. It's Collins. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Nevada moved the chains through the air. Let's see if they throw it again on first down. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Watkins. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Just keep slinging it. Here's a heat. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's right. Dangerous screen into traffic. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Quick strike through the air for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. A full dive to haul that one in.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is hung.
The Miners moving quickly to the line. This quarterback part of their running game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This time he wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the move, it's Wall. Touchdown Miners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he added the extra point. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Nevada sideline. They are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Back to pass, it's right. Unloads to the right. It's caught. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Watkins. Still on his feet at the 40. There he goes. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
The defense is obviously trailing.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Here we go, ready. Where did he go?
To the air on second down. They'll run the screen. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Nevada has it in the red zone. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. Backed up now, here's second and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Hit and run down right at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Back to throw, it's right. Makes the grab. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Looking for room. It's Wall. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Handoff to the lone back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Play is halted momentarily as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Wolf. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. Tight end now in motion. Running inside. It's Ingram.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. The 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And right down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Firing to the right, complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Ferguson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this.
Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. This offense has it with really good field position. The short hands, it's Watkins. Turning it on. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Nevada.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Number 91, set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Ferguson. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Miners come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They're going to run it. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Quarterback Keith, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Doing it himself again. Broom. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run the counter. Knocked off his feet.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Flips it out to the back. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Nevada will be forced to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Here's the pressure. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Running the red zone, it's Jackson. Got a little, headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Wolf. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. When we talk to coaches, David, a lot of times we zone out when they say we got to get the ball in the hands of playmakers. Except when they get the ball in the hands of playmakers.
And, Reese, I think that's smart, right? Like, get your best players the football and get them to him fast. Let them do the rest of the work. You can see he gets the football. He can make somebody miss, make those big plays. You've got to highlight those playmakers.
And the Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Wall. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Gets it inside the 10. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And they make the tackle on the return. There is a penalty marker on the play, and they might be backing up a bit. They'll get a little bonus yardage added on with that face mask penalty, adding 15 to the return. And after they mark off the yardage for the personal foul penalty, it's 1st and 10 for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really.
There's a crease. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Stepping to the right. He's got him. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Into the end zone. Fires into the end zone, incomplete. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Looking for space, it's Jackson. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, 5.
Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. And this team, David,